Me and Shawty on the highway, going back to my place. Beamer in the driveway, park it in the driveway. Cuban like my chain, going to a high stage. She gon' come to my place, do whatever I say. Ay, got a little shawty, off of Molly. She in love with the drugs, wanna fuck when I'm done. Kick her out in time for fun. If you talking, show me what's up. Got a little tackle with the drum. Now you quiet, how it's supposed to be, little hitter, you look dumb. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are back on Garageband Mac doing How to Sound Like IANN DIOR. So, the song that you heard earlier was Molly, and his songs are kind of blowing up now, which is why I decided to do this video. Okay, so let's get straight into this. So, the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to go into our channel EQ first. So, your channel EQ is pretty dependent on what mic you have. This mic that I have here is a Beat Solo 3 auxiliary microphone, so I EQ'd it like this. This EQ should help with most of your mics if it's not an incredibly good microphone. I dropped the mids to kind of get that little canniness, tinniness out, and IANN DIOR has a very kind of crisp sound. So I took out a lot of these low ends over here, and I raised the highs a little bit, and took out this very little edge right here. And I kept the 2K mark, which I usually boost or I lower to kind of get some sounds, like some presence that I want or don't want, and I decided to keep it pretty just on zero for this. So that's the EQ that I used, and you guys can kind of see those are all the different colors that I have, and base yours off that. Next thing that I did was go to my compressor, and I really compressed the sound. One, because there was a lot of I had to be loud and I wanted to compress it, but also, I think that's kind of how you can get that IANN DIOR sound, that kind of melodic rap, the kind of punchy flow. So, what I did was put the attack all the way down to 1.5 milliseconds, that's really how you get that very compressed sound. And then I put the ratio up, and then I put the gain pretty high just so it can be loud in my mix, and I can adjust it from these sliders right here. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is go to our reverb. So reverb is pretty important. These are the reverb settings that I used. I went to platinum verb. If you don't know how to get there, hover over here so you have this blue line. Click that, reverb, platinum verb. So you can kind of screenshot this or pause this and apply these settings and mess around the way that you want to. Next thing that I did was kind of widen the sound a little bit. I used an imager called Direction Mixer. What it does, it kind of takes your sound and it spreads it across. So the main thing is you want to keep it at 180 so that you can kind of get it so it spreads it across the 180 degrees. You don't want it to be like 85 or something like that. Alright, the next thing that we did is go into our exciter. So this is kind of how I said earlier, that crisp sound. So you're going to go to add silver, and then it's going to bring you to a setting. I think it's going to bring you to like that, and you want to bring this to 200 and bring this to 15,900. 15,900. There we go. There we go. And then last thing, this channel EQ doesn't have anything, so I don't know why that's there. I'm gonna turn that off. I do have a noise gate that I sometimes use, and a de-esser as well to kind of get some of those harsh sounds out of the way. And the last thing is our autotune. So IANN DIOR does use autotune, which is very important to the sound. So we're going to go into this triangle over here. Sorry, not triangle. Why do I always say that? This scissors right here. And you're going to go to limit key, enable flex, make sure this is on. Alright, and another important thing is when you're doing loud stuff, you want to make sure that your recording level is not too high. Otherwise you're going to get clipping, which is not good. Clipping is essentially when your sound waves are too loud and you kind of get this distorted sound because they're too high. Alright, so basically that is going to be how to sound like IANN DIOR in Garageband Mac. And if you guys have any other videos, let me know in the comments below. And as always, peace.